Me, mamo. Whoa, 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 whoa. There. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do, re, mi, fa, so. I don't even know what the fuck. Or some shit like that. Welcome back, everyone, to Fiction Kingdom. Now, before I start on this topic, let me just say this. I am sorry about the way the mic sounds right now. I have been working on it for a good part of 2 days, and there's nothing I can do about it, apparently. I don't know why it started doing this fuzzy sounds on it, but because I haven't changed anything, so there's nothing I can do about that. Anyway, on to the topic. Now, you've heard this premise already before from one of my previous videos, and if you are interested, it's actually in the down below in the description, the playlist of this series, just in case you are getting to this video late. But anyway, rolling on. Pretty much, what if humans were the only people that could actually be in the tournament of power? Now, you might be thinking, why is that? I don't know, let's say that Belmont or some of the other deities decide Universe 7 is a little bit too powerful and a little bit too dangerous for us to really, legitimately beat, because a lot of the fires that we have are nowhere near as strong as, let's say, Jiren or Hit or Goku or any of them. But out of all the other universes, it seems like Universe 7 is the one that has the, most powerful most powerful in how many characters they do have that could actually be in this tournament. So, let's get somebody to take them out. So, several of the gods of destruction goes to this maximum security prison for universes, which I will begin on with. You see, the idea is this, that there are characters so dangerous that they can't be left alive, and that the god of destructions are not capable of actually killing them, because either they are too valuable, or they did some stupid wish on a magic ball somewhere where they can't die or something like that. It doesn't matter. But they go to this person that is been known for, killing people without the use of ki. So they ask him, can you go to this universe in these fighters so it will even things out? He's like, well, okay, but there's something I want first. If I go do this for you, you have to get me out of this prison, and regardless of who actually wins this tournament, I am allowed to be a part of your universe so I don't get erased. They're like, well, okay, that's fair. So they break him out of the prison, hoping like heck that the Grand Priest doesn't figure out that they're doing this, and he travels to Universe 7. Okay, now, here's the interesting thing. He goes to Universe 7, he looks around, and for the most part, as we all know, Universe 7 is pretty much a dead universe. There's only like 10 planets, I think they said, that actually has life on them. So he goes to planet, and when he finally shows up on Earth, thanks to a power reader, he's able to actually find the people that he's looking for. Now, the power reader he has isn't like the ones that Frieza has. It actually can sense all matter of ki, even if it's God ki or artificially created, because he's came across so-called people like that before. So he looks around, snoops around, look at pretty much what each competitor is that has the highest power level on this planet. For the most part, the humans don't seem like too much of a problem. There are some enhanced humans with cybernetic features that are really seem like they're a problem. But the biggest problem with that is one green bloke and a couple of Saiyans. So, he pretty much steps back, creates pretty much a virus that he's going to release on this planet to not quite kill off Goku and all the rest of them, because if they all die, then, well, the Grand Priests and all of them are going to get real curious, and the tournament of power would be over with, and instead the entire universes that Xeno wanted to destroy is going to get erased right then and there. No entertainment, so let's just end this. So he releases this virus. Now you might be wondering, well, how long? In the actual canon, they only had like a week to actually prepare, but in this one, I'm going to give them a month. Because it makes more sense. I mean, if you want the best of each universe, it's going to take longer than a week to get them all together and get them prepared. So I'm extending the time for this plot line to be extended. So once he releases this thing throughout the Earth's atmosphere, at first nothing happens, but slowly over the next couple of days, Goku, Gohan, the rest of the Saiyans, the androids, Piccolo, they all start getting sick. So, just like anything else that usually will happen, they, tried to go get some sensu beans to eat it to, help them out. But the problem is that this thing doesn't actually, what the virus is that was released on Earth is completely immune to such things as magic. That, and also the fact is that sensu beans don't work on that way, but I'm just covering this up because it seemed like Dragon Ball Super ignores canon a lot. Anyway, let's keep going on. So, after which, let's say that Bills was on his home planet, and he decides to, check in on the Earthlings, see if they're getting prepared for, the tournament. So when he shows up on Earth, along with Whis, they're absolutely appalled because Vegeta's actually on life support. So are several of the other people that they needed to, fight in the tournament. Well, to say that Bills is a bit shocked and quite honestly freaking out is a bit of an understatement. Because it's kind of like this. These are literally the only people that we had a chance with, characters like Jiren and the other most powerful characters in each universe. So what are we going to do? Because right now our trump cards are laying in a bed, sick and dying, and if we don't do something quick, we're probably going to be erased, so we don't have to worry about anyone dying. Well, after a couple of days, Bills keeps, yammering on about how they really, really need to figure something out, to the point that he's actually planning on going throughout the universe to each living planet to try and find a cure, which he says, Bills, what do you think that you're going to actually find on these planets? He said, I don't care. If they don't have anything, then I'm going to destroy them. At this point, Whis actually gets it. This actually gets his attention because his job is literally to stop Bills from, destroying all the living plants in the universe, which the purple cat just said that he was going to actually do it. So Whis stand up and said, hold up. I might have a plan, but to say the least, I don't really know how this is going to turn out. But I guess I could try something. After all, we got like a couple, maybe a week and a half left to prepare before we can enter the tournament. So he's like, okay. So he goes to the lookout. He looks for Earth's guardian, Dende. And as Whis is looking around, he's like, wasn't there somebody else that used to live on this place? For some reason, I keep thinking the person is blue, but I know for a fact he was black. Whis just shrugs and keeps walking on, seeing Dende looking down on the Earth, and he asks Dende, hey, who is the strongest humans that you can actually find? Well, to say this actually shocks Dende because he didn't sense Whis showing up, and he's been too busy trying to figure out a way to pretty much, heal Goku. Same with darn crap. I can't think of the cat's name that lives directly underneath the lookout. Oh well, it's not important. There is that character technically, but anyway, pretty much Dende says the strongest people that we have now on the planet is nowhere near as powerful as what Goku or Vegeta is. Whis pretty much says this. You know what? Don't worry about that, because I'm going to take care of it myself to make sure that they are going to be strong enough to maybe put up a good fight in the tournament. Dende's not 100%. Sorry, I'm having a tough time talking today. Dende's not 100% on board with this plan, but it's the closest thing that he has heard that is, well, relevant, and they might be able to do. So he's like, okay, give me a couple of days and I will search out the strongest people I can find. Before Whis takes off right after that, he says, oh yeah, by the way, make sure that you get more people than what it would take to actually get in the tournament, because while I'm planning, it's quite possible that many of the people that you're going to get are not going to be able to pass the test. And with that, Whis takes off to prepare the items that he needs for this endeavor. And with that, that ends part 1 of DBS t.o.p. Humans Only. Now, before I cut off, let me just say this. If you like what you're hearing, even if you'll hear some more, or if you like AMVs or other fictional properties, please give me a like and subscribe. And have a good day.